What's up, Modern Strength? Got another technique video for you. It is another Olympic weightlifting thing. I did this because I know some of y'all still miss the barbell and can't really work on that stuff effectively right now, but I'm gonna give you a way that you actually can. And it's something that you may not have been taught yet and not something we don't always spend a whole lot of time on. So what this is going to be is a very simple, very effective way to find your position for a split jerk. You will have to play with this over time, but this is a really good starting point. So the first thing you're gonna need to know is where your front foot is going to be, or what your front foot is going to be. So if you have no idea, very easy way to figure this out. All you're going to do is stand straight up and lean forward, pretend like you're going to fall. Don't think about anything, just catch yourself. So if I lean forward and I try to do that, my left foot comes forward. So whichever foot came forward when you did that, that is now your front foot. If you didn't know that, that's how you're going to figure out. If you already know it, that's cool, roll with that. All you're going to need for this is chalk. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So what we're going to do, foot position, starting position is important. So when we do this, I want you to be just about shoulder width, maybe even a little bit wider than that for when you land. When people land in a split jerk, if they mess up the width, it's almost always too narrow, not too wide. So I'd be less concerned about that happening with you. So shoulder width, maybe even a little bit outside that. You're going to make a mark right in front of your feet, and then one line on the inside of your back foot. So for me, that's my right foot. I'm just going to make a line right there. Then I'm going to kneel down. Keeping your toes on that line, you're going to draw another line in front of your knees. Then you're going to bring whatever foot would be your front foot up into almost a 90-90 position here with your front leg and your back leg. Then what you're basically going to do is draw a box around your front foot. So line in the front, line in the back, and then kind of make that a small box, and then you're going to stand up. So that should be about your width, where your front and your back foot should be. Now, how do you know how far down to go? So when you do this, essentially your front foot should be, this should be about 110 degrees, this should be about 150. That's a lot of math, so if you have no idea how to figure that out, what I want you to do is just find a nice, stable squat position. And that's it. So this front line, or this middle line, is going to be your start position. So I'm going to put that down. This is where your feet are going to start. You're going to stand, again, just outside shoulder width, where you would be to get ready for that split jerk. And then you're going to practice dipping down, opening up your hips all the way, and just landing in that position. And if you see, my back foot is a little bit too far back. My front one's a little bit too far forward, so I'm just going to reset to that front line. I'm going to re-dip and work on landing in that position. Don't even worry about your hands yet. Once you start getting used to that, then work on getting your hands overhead, stabilizing, recovering. Remember, that front foot always comes back first. So there you go. Very easy, simple way to get started on your split jerk technique. You should be able to work on that as much as you possibly can. Have fun. Let me know if you have any questions.